Hello everybody and welcome, I'm SonOfmowgef. It's Tuesday, I'm back playing Thrive. This is where we got last week, and it's time to do some multicellular stuff. I do have some... Oh, that's stuff that I'm not going to use there. What have I got here? Toxin, chloroplast, mitochondrion, all things that I'm not going to use. So... yeah, multicellular stuff. So I'm going to need a signaling agent. I need a binding agent. Not sure I'm keen on this margin of error, but I guess that will have to do. Yeah, we'll see how things go like this, and then I can add some things if it's, you know, bad. I'm kind of expecting it to be bad. There is some hydrogen sulfide right there. I think I'll do a U-turn here and grab that while I've got the opportunity. Oh, those are not members of my species. There wasn't actually that much there, was there? It's a tad unfortunate. I think most of these here are already me, aren't they? I'm getting shoved around like no one's business. Just gonna grab that guy. I'll get some more hydrogen sulfide if I can. Yeah, some of these are me, some of these are not. Let's not get caught in an area with no iron. I did get a comment, by the way, I completely forgot until now, saying that they're surprised I didn't get a chemoreceptor for iron, considering, you know, that I'm reliant on it, and that is a good point. I maybe should have done that in the past, but I mean, look at the iron. It's everywhere. I don't really feel like I ever needed to look for it in any significant way. I have just realized that I've got my evolution here, and I'm supposed to be gathering other members of my species to form a colony. I guess since I am in fact right here in this big bundle of it, I'll just grab a bunch. Look at that go. Whoosh. Okay, let's do some signaling then. Move to me. This is going to be a thing. Let's do a bit of a spin here. These guys are taking their time. I'll strafe a little bit. Okay, there's one, and there's another one, and there's another one. I can now become multicellular. Oh, let's add a bunch more, shall we? There we go. What am I at here? 9 of 5. With all that extra flagellum at work, it has given us a bit of speed. I don't know really why I'm continuing instead of, you know, moving to the next stage. That is kind of the whole point. I just think it's funny, however. No, is that another guy at the back there? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay, well, I'm now at 12 of 5. I always did say that overkill is underrated. This is definitely what you would call overkill. In terms of progression, anyway. Let's come up here. Grab this iron. I've abducted another species there, which is pretty hilarious to me. Like, this is a good place. This is a good place for this. Let's 12 of 5. Let's move on. Right, let's just start the way I always start, with the stem cells in a group. Should I go for the same formation of organelles I did before? Make it long rather than circular? I feel like that could be a delightful disaster. Yeah, let's do that. Let's, I guess do this. That's going to be so awkward with all these rocks floating around. Let's just go for it. Especially considering I need like 20 of these cells. I'm already stuck, aren't I? Okay. I think I can get away. There we go. Ooh, is there iron over here? There's a bunch of hydrogen. Don't you take that piece of rock. That's my piece of... God damn it. I wanted that. There is some iron here, so we can do a bit of a top up. That bloody colony up there that used to be me, but is now not me. That was a bunch of words I strung together. They are shoving that piece of iron around, which again I find hilarious. Where did that guy with the hydrogen sulfide rock go? Oh, I've got another cell now. I noticed my my iron storage suddenly depleted. It's not what's happening actually. It's just because I've got, you know, more storage for it. I do have a good store of glucose. There we go. What I dare say I'll end up doing is making some minor changes to some of these cells, so they're not all identical. Although I'm not really sure what kind of change I would make in that regards. It's a pretty decent organism. What I used to do is make a blob of organisms and then, you know, remove the flagellum on some of them and add spikes to the others. I don't really feel like that's necessary right now. I am aware that there doesn't seem to be all that much iron in this particular area. That is quite concerning. There is a bit of a current here, it looks like. It's a lump of... a pool of phosphate there. Come on, where's my iron? I was literally just saying at the beginning of the video that I don't need to go looking for iron because it's everywhere. And it is suddenly not everywhere. Can I sort of do without iron and make up for it in hydrogen sulfide? Although there is a fair bit of iron here, isn't there? There's a bunch of glucose to go with it. Oh, God, could you not? And I don't think it's because of the signaling agent, is it? Because it doesn't continue to work when you're in this stage. Which means I could, in fact, just get rid of it. That will give me a little bit of extra room for error. Which, let's face it, I make errors. There is iron up here. Look at these little guys just chilling out there, look. Desperately hoping something doesn't come along and murder them. You know, like that. Like I just did. There's a tiny little bit of iron there. There's a pebble of iron. Huh. Maybe I should, in fact, get myself that chemo receptor. Oh, see, this is what's going to worry me. I'm going to get caught here on other colonies. Come on, guys, give me a goddamn break, will you? I've done this to myself entirely, haven't I? He's going after that bloody hydrogen sulfide that I want. I've got this one swimming against me, and it's causing problems. Wait, are these coming towards me because of the thing? I honestly thought that was only for the intermediate stage, where you're trying to bond. Yeah, maybe I've been complaining about something, about a problem I caused to myself. It wouldn't be the first time, and it's definitely not going to be the last. Okay, now if I face this way... Good bloody God, this is awkward, and I'm gonna make it worse. If I continue using this exact formation, I'm just going to have a big line of cells off the edge of the screen. I might have to double up. So it's like, it's long and thick. It sounds like I'm describing something else, isn't it? I know what you guys are thinking. You got dirty minds. Absolute filth. Moving on. Oh, look at this. There's a whole bunch of stuff up here. I really wish I could munch those guys. But the individual cells of a colony don't grow in the same way they do in the previous stages. I have to maneuver myself between these rocks. Huh. I didn't feel like I actually did a bad job of that. I got a little bit hooked, but... Oh my good God. Alright, now I'm very hooked. There we go. I am going to be able to evolve soon. Can I munch you? Yeah, see, I'm too small. My God. Oh God, stop. Please. I am about to evolve. I could just chill here for a bit. In fact, I could park here and block other organisms' ability to get these resources. Sweeper formation for the win, I suppose. Okay, I've made a bit of an executive decision here. What I'm gonna do is duplicate that and just call it, I don't know, front, like that. And if I modify it to not have this and not have this, I suppose. Do I want to move that? I guess I will, just for the reasons. And then what I'll do is, instead of just being ridiculously long, I'll do what I said I'll do. I'll double up. I mean, that's still going to be ridiculous. Oh, I don't have the mutation points for more. I guess that will do for now, at least. Do I have enough points to actually get rid of this as well? I think I do, yeah. Just gives me a little bit more room on the ATP. Okay, so which one of these is me? It's that one. Whole bunch of iron down here. I'm gonna go and scoop that up. There's also some hydrogen sulfide on the left there. He says, moving away from it. Okay, let's maybe double back. I am reasonably maneuverable at this point. That is not going to last for very long. Can I munch you? I cannot. Damn. I guess it does make sense to stop the multicellular cells from growing in size, because things get pretty packed onto the screen as it is. I should be thankful. I do make things, like, really awkward. I'm not doing great for glucose over here. Pretty sure I can do something about that. Oh. This looks promising. There is, in fact, another me attached to original me. This colony's just stuck. It's having trouble strafing, which is a problem I constantly have. Now, I don't... Oh, never mind. There's hydrogen sulfide down there. Let's take a bit of a risk and move down there. There's a little snack on the way. Yum. Oh, you see, look, it's apparently gone now. And I find myself in the void. Let's make a change of plans, shall we? Before things get bad. Oh, I thought the line for my chemoreceptor was pointing at this rock for a moment then. I was like, oh, that's not going to be easy. There's a bunch here I can grab. I'm not going to be able to munch that guy, I don't think, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised it's not turning its spike towards me. They tend to do that. I'm really stuck. There we go. I need to go find some iron. There's definitely hydrogen sulfide down here. There's iron as well. Awesome. Don't you just love it when everything is in one place? Certainly know that I do. This isn't a part of the game as well, where this particular like formation of cells really starts to benefit. Where it's like really wide, you can scoop up so much in one go. There's more up there apparently. It looks like a decent amount as well. Oh, God. That actually made me jump a little bit. Oh, there's a hydrogen sulfide rock there. I'm not going to be able to get it before the other things. Boo. Oh, are they too small to engulf it? I think I could get it. Let's see if that's in fact true. Ah, yes. That's going to make my life easier, although it wasn't as big as I thought it was. I know I've got a lot of space for ingested matter, but I was hoping for more than that. If I find one of those big chunks, I might go for that as well. Okay, let's... Everything is awkward. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. No, could you not spike me, please? I'm leaving you alone. I'm actively avoiding you. Do not spike me, please. I'm stocked on iron. Have essentially no hydrogen sulfide, although there's some up there, isn't there? It's kind of it's kind of amazing to me that like that one organism causes enough problems. Oh boy. Yes, it can stop me from getting the resources that I want to get because it has one spike. That is entirely my problem. I do know that there have been changes to the way those work. I shall probably make an organism soon that relies on those relies on those heavily. The only thing that bothers me about those spikes is it can make engulfing things kind of awkward if you put them too close together, which is what I do. I keep trying to zoom out as well. I'm annoying me a little bit. Haha, iron. Oh, and radioactivity. Well done, SonOfmowgef. Let's avoid that then, if I can. Something dying down there. Oh, it's a colony of me. Well done. It's hooked on a rock. No, don't. Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything to you. Strafe. Hang on. It's actually strafing the wrong way right now. There we go. Again, that was probably a failure on my part. Putting the thin edge towards the resources instead of the wide edge. Oh yeah, look at this. This is where the sweeper comes into its own and just snatch all of these resources. Greed. It feels so good. Oh, there's another. Leave. Oh, I think I've got an extra cell then, which immediately got killed. That's a bit poopy. See if I can maneuver a little bit here. I could, in fact, just go backwards. It's gonna be a lot slower because the flagellum is facing the wrong way, but the principle works, alright? Leave me alone. There we go. A nice full stock of iron. Well, I've just been swimming around, grabbing some resources. Got all my cells built up. The only trouble I'm having is these guys. These guys bother me. And what I think I'm gonna do is just try and counter them with my own spike. There we go. Let's make some changes here. They're going to be fairly significant ones as well. Let's have a look. So the front cells can have one of those. Let's have a look. Do you know what else I might do? Because if I'm not engulfing things anymore, I can maybe change these back to movement ones. I think what I'll do is, if I do this and that, I'll, modify these back to movement. So just so I can maneuver. Boosh, like that. I think that is going to be pretty beneficial. Then I can come along to the editor here. And I'll keep following the pattern. Which is like... this... Oh, I haven't got enough. This is still ridiculous, isn't it? Like, in the extreme. I guess I could put more, like, here. I may do that, actually, next time. How many cells do I even have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I only need 4 more to finish this stage. That doesn't strike me as particularly difficult. Can I squeeze between these rocks? Oh, hang on. It's doing weird things, hang on. Here we go. If I mean, I'm doing weird things. I shouldn't say it. Okay. There's a good bunch of resources here that I can nab. I always get this with hydrogen sulfide as well. Like, I worry that the bar down here isn't filling, while ignoring the fact that it's getting converted to glucose at a good rate. It's not like I'm losing anything or failing to gain anything. It's just more beneficial than I'm giving it credit for. There we go. I can snatch even more now. Deny them to the other organisms. The way I put this colony together does kind of mean I have to wait a good time. What is going on here? What is all this about? Look at how long that binding is, and that one. Oh. Once again, making the game do weird things, and then blaming the game and not me. look at all of these resources. I'm pretty stocked up on iron, which is the way things should be going for me. I have noticed, actually, an interesting kind of behavior. The other organisms, I was saying before that the ones with spikes are pretty aggressive and they've been blocking my ability to get the resources that I want. But now, you look at that, look, it's not coming after me anymore. It's almost like it knows that eventually I'll grow a cell with a spike. And it's reacting to that instead of the cells that I actually have. It's been useful, for sure. Oh god, there's poison there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna develop one of my spiky cells any moment now. Oh, hang on. There's a bunch of other organisms here. I think I did myself well. Oh! I actually managed to engulf that. I thought I was just gonna, like... Oh, hang on. No, eject. It's got oxytoxy? Oof. Just as I thought I was gonna, like, get away with, these spiked ones. Yeah, they've been actively avoiding me, keeping away. You see, look, that one's going after that one, but it's not coming after me. At first I thought it was just kind of, you know, like a coincidence that it was going after the same resources, like that one seemed to be for a moment. Again, everything in this patch is after all the same resources. It's not really much of a surprise that we're all going the same way. Can I grab that hydrogen sulfide? There we go. I didn't even see this guy. Not at all. I do need some iron. Oh, did one of the me's kill itself by trying to eat one of these guys with the oxytoxin? I'm gonna have to back up and get this iron, aren't I? Let's do a little bit of strafing. These converted cilia are actually doing me a great deal of good. There you go. Sweeper formation. Although, these other bloody organisms, get out of my way, please. I'm not doing myself any favours by going backwards either. Maybe there's some iron in a different place. Oh god. Yeah, there looks like there's some down here. Right, that was not a great detour. Shoving this bloody great big rock around, I thought, you know, just maybe I'll try and engulf it. Okay, so I got a guy with spikes there. Can I use this to my benefit? Well, it is dying. And because I've got mixed cilia, I might be able to grab the organelles, snatch them up. I mean, that was a good test. It worked. Oh, it did a little bouncy thing. I don't like it when it does that. Games normally freak out and do terrible things when there's bouncing like that going on. Yeah, look, they're kind of taking a wide berth. Oh, there's more. Oh. Okay, this is gonna end badly. I was going after that piece of hydrogen sulfide, but... Come on, maneuver. You see what I mean? They only really seem to be going for me when I'm directly in their path. I think I'm gonna lose this cell here. Yup, that was bad. Oh, well, that was a massive step backwards, wasn't it? I'm actually bloody stuck now. Yeah, my main cell is taking a lot of damage. What have I done? I've done this all to myself, haven't I? Ooh, that was bad. What? How did this happen? Oh, well, that was, an unexpected end, wasn't it? I don't know if I've ever gone extinct before. This actually might be a first for me. I'm alright with it. Lesson learned. Okay, well, I'm going to leave things there for this episode of Thrive. Please do like and subscribe if you didn't do that already. Put your comments in the comments section and let me know what you've been thinking. I shall be back tomorrow for more Primordialis, and if you do come along for that, I will see you then.